child's father. He might not be yours. There was somebody else. It was just casual, and then there was you.
What's going on, YouTube? This is the Traditionalist. Welcome to my channel. I was busy scrolling in my YouTube there, looking for videos to watch, and I stumbled upon a clip, the one that I played, and I saw that the lady was even upset. Now, imagine if it was you trying to figure out the situation about your family, and the wife being upset. She even burst out the fact that the baby might not be yours. Imagine that situation. Imagine you talking to your woman in an argument, and she just burst out that the baby might not even be yours. How would that make you feel? Like, as a traditional man, how would that make you feel? Despite being married to her, despite being the only person she is with, or the only person you thought she is with, how would that make you feel? So I started thinking, and I remember I used to watch even shows like Ingane Yami. These are the types of shows that talk about, and it's actually a Zulu word for my child. The show usually deals with people who have children without telling their partners. You're in a relationship, you're dating, but you are afraid to tell the partner that you have a kid. Majority of the time it happens to women, but even men too. They tend to hide their children, afraid of maybe losing the woman. So imagine a scenario where you have to explain yourself to your woman that you have another child. So it's those kinds of conversations that we don't talk about majority of the time. So this is my talking point for today. So now that clip makes me think, even in Africa, I remember I was with my friend from Zimbabwe. The guy actually told me that in Zimbabwe, it's actually allowed that you can give your siblings, your older siblings, say you have a child under the age of 16, for example, you can give your siblings your child, and then they will grow, they will groom the child, they will be taking care of the child until the child is old. The secret will be held for so long that even after a few years before you die, or just after you died, the child finding out that the actual mother is the person you used to call aunt. Imagine the devastation that the child could have. So from the African perspective, it can be an issue that it is mainly for you to take care of a child that isn't yours. Rewind it, or let me say it again. I don't mind. It is traditional that a man takes care of a child that isn't his. Now that's disturbing to me, because I do believe every child needs a family. I do believe that a nucleus family is important for a child's growth. But hiding behind the fact that you have hid a child for your man, or your wife has hidden a child from you, or she has hidden her promiscuous ways, she has cheated in the relationship, that's disturbing. That's outrageous. See, so it's those kinds of situations that make me think about the scenario of finding out that the baby is not yours. So my point is that sometimes we blame the men, Sometimes we look at the men's side, and then we never find out what the women think. Usually when a woman cheats, we say, she's living her truth, she's living her life, let her be what she wants to be, you go girl. But it's a problem when they reach an age where men actually want to marry them, and then you find out that no, this woman has been so irresponsible in her life. You think she would actually care, but they don't. They usually don't. That's why a promiscuous woman, majority of the time, is found to be lonely and single for years. Or from the immortal words of MTR, they remain as a mattress mistress. They are the type of women who are slept with and left behind, slept with and left with children, slept with and not even considered as long-term partners. So it's those kinds of scenarios that makes a man think that is it even worth it? Some men are going their own way, They prefer life without a woman or a wife, to be specific. Some they just go for OnlyFans. Some are going for seeking arrangements. Some are going for your ordinary strumpet on the street. Per night, as long as it's a lease matter, they don't have a problem. They continue with their life. But for me, being a traditional man, it means taking care of your family, creating an environment where a man can remain a man, a woman can remain a woman, children become children, the family becomes strong. Men go to war protecting their women, their families. That's the reason why men used to go to the army, to protect the families. So imagine, to my surprise, now men are no longer men. So it's those situations that makes a man think, is it worth it? But for me it is. The family structure still should remain strong. and very nuclear family should remain strong. It's upon us as the traditionalists to make it remain strong. It's upon us to create an environment where progressiveness doesn't exist. Only traditional values and goals exist upon us. So guys, please like and subscribe to this channel. It's a new channel. We are trying to grow. We are trying to bring back traditional values, goals. We are trying to bring back real women, real families, those values that made men to go to war, fight for their families, and fight for the nation. Without those, we are left with nothing to look for. So it's up to us, even the youth. It's up to us to deal with the youth, to correct them, to put them in the right direction, to lead them where they are supposed to be. So how can we deal with the situation? Comment down below. Share the videos, like and subscribe on the channel. Let's create an environment, a community where we can talk without any fear, about how we can move on past this progressiveness. Thank you guys.
Wena, who said you are not handsome? Yo, Pella, your legs. Your legs are doing something to me.